For years, the automotive world has been locked in a heated debate about the soul of the electric vehicle. Critics and purists have often argued that while EVs are undeniably fast in a straight line, they lack the visceral connection, the mechanical drama, and the pure, unadulterated fun that defined the era of internal combustion performance. The common complaint is that electric cars have become nothing more than heavy, silent appliances on wheels. Functional and efficient, yes, but devoid of personality. However, as we move into 2026, one manufacturer is standing up to challenge that narrative with more conviction than perhaps any other. Kia, a brand that has undergone one of the most remarkable transformations in history, is making a bold statement. Electric vehicles should still be fun, and their expanding GT lineup is the living, breathing proof of that philosophy. The journey into this high-performance electric era really began with the EV6 GT. When it first arrived, it shocked the industry by out-accelerating supercars that cost 3 times as much. But for Kia, that was just the opening act. The goal was never to just build a drag strip hero, it was to create a sub-brand of performance vehicles that could hold their own on a winding mountain road or a demanding race circuit. As we look at the latest developments from the Korean automaker, it is clear that they are doubling down on the GT badge. They are proving that electrification isn't the death of the driver's car, but rather a new set of tools that, when placed in the right hands, can create an entirely new kind of excitement. At the heart of this movement is the understanding that fun is a multi-dimensional concept. It isn't just about the 0 to 60 time, though Kia certainly has that covered. It is about how the car communicates with the driver through the steering wheel, how it manages its weight during a rapid change of direction, and how it allows the driver to play with the limits of grip. One of the most significant entries in this new wave of performance is the Kia EV9 GT. Taking a massive 3-row family SUV and attempting to make it a performance icon sounds like a fool's errand on paper, but Kia has utilized some truly impressive engineering to make it happen. By employing a reinforced version of the E-GMP platform, the EV9 GT features a dual-motor setup that pushes output well beyond what anyone expected for a vehicle of its size. But more importantly, it utilizes an advanced electronic-controlled suspension and an electronic limited-slip differential that work in harmony to mask the vehicle's mass. The result is a giant that can dance, offering a level of agility that defies the laws of physics. But Kia's vision for a fun electric future isn't limited to their flagship models. The most exciting part of their 2026 strategy is the democratization of performance. We are now seeing the GT treatment being applied to the smaller, more accessible members of the family, such as the EV3 GT and the EV5 GT. This is a crucial step because it moves performance out of the exclusive realm of 6-figure luxury cars and puts it into the hands of the everyday enthusiast. These smaller GT models focus on nimbleness and tactile feedback. By using smaller, lighter battery packs and focusing on chassis rigidity, Kia is creating the electric equivalent of the classic hot hatch. Cars that are practical enough for the daily commute, but possess a mischievous side that comes alive when the road gets twisty. The technology driving this fun factor is equally fascinating. Kia has been closely watching the success of its sister brand's Ioniq 5N and is incorporating similar software-driven experiences into its GT models. We're talking about virtual gear shifts that simulate the jolts and rhythms of a traditional transmission, and customizable soundscapes that provide the auditory cues necessary for spirited driving. While some might call these features gimmicks, Kia views them as essential bridges for enthusiasts transitioning from gasoline to electric. These systems provide a sense of engagement that a silent, seamless acceleration simply cannot match. It's about creating a sensory experience that tells the driver exactly what the car is doing at any given moment. Furthermore, Kia is addressing the weight problem that plagues almost all modern EVs. Through the use of advanced composites and optimized battery placement, they are lowering the center of gravity to levels that traditional sports cars can only envy. The 2026 GT models feature specialized performance braking systems that are designed to handle the regenerative loads of high-speed driving while maintaining a consistent pedal feel. This attention to detail ensures that the driver feels confident pushing the car to its limits, knowing that the hardware is built to withstand the heat and stress of performance driving. Beyond the hardware, there's a clear shift in Kia's design language for these GT models. They aren't just slapping a red badge on the trunk and calling it a day. The aerodynamic packages are functional, featuring active shutters and diffusers that actually produce downforce. The interiors are designed with a driver-centric focus, featuring bucket seats that offer the necessary lateral support for high G cornering, and steering wheels equipped with dedicated GT buttons that instantly prime the powertrain for maximum attack. It's a holistic approach that ensures the car feels special the moment you step inside. Kia's commitment to fun extends to the community and the culture they're building around these cars. They're encouraging owners to take their vehicles to the track, offering specialized track modes that manage battery cooling and power delivery for sustained performance. They're proving that an EV doesn't have to go into a limp mode after just one hot lap. This reliability is key to gaining the respect of the enthusiast community, which has traditionally been skeptical of electric car endurance. As we look at the landscape of 2026, it's clear that Kia is no longer playing catch-up with the established performance brands. In many ways, they're leading the charge. While some European luxury brands are struggling to find the balance between their heritage and the new electric reality, Kia is unburdened by the past. They are free to define what a modern performance car should be. They are proving that you don't need a roaring V8 to have a soul. You need vision, you need brave engineering, and you need a fundamental belief that driving should always be an emotional experience. The message from Kia is loud and clear. The electric revolution does not mean we have to sacrifice the joy of driving. In fact, electrification provides a canvas for a whole new kind of fun, one that is instant, precise, and more versatile than anything that came before. The 2026 GT lineup is a celebration of that potential. It's an invitation to all the skeptics and the purists to get behind the wheel and feel for themselves that the heart of the performance car is beating stronger than ever before. Kia thinks EVs should still be fun, and after seeing what they've brought to the table this year, it's hard to argue with them.